I'm here at a video game convention, but I have one question. Should you be? You see, video game conventions are awesome, but they also cost a lot of money. The average video game convention is typically around, I'd say $40 to maybe $50 to $60 depending on the convention, but do you get bang for your buck? And let's not pretend that the price of admission is the only price to get into a convention, because depending where you live, you might have hotels, depending on where you live, you might have flights, so there's a lot of different little factors that sneak up on you when it comes to your pockets. There are 4 key factors that we're going to look into when deciding if going to a convention is worth it, and those are: can you get good deals? Is there enough to do? Does what game convention you go to matter? And lastly, just is it worth your money?
I think that's the whole point of the video, so I don't know why I put that on there.
Just kidding, the expo's not even open yet. No, I'm not buying anything until it opens. Rick, I'm like dissecting your expo today.
Give me a kiss.
I'm dissecting expos today and if it's worth people actually coming for the price to come to a convention. What do you think my conclusion is going to be at the end?
1,000%, 50%.
Huh?
Yeah.
Because we're not buying anything before the expo opens to the public, let's go with, is there enough things to do first? So first of all, and the most obvious, would be looking at stuff. There is endless vendor tables, and that's kind of like the big draw of conventions for sure, because it really shapes the entire convention itself, because depending on what type of vendors you have, that's what your convention is gonna be. This convention in particular, I would say like 70% video games, 20% toys, and maybe 70, 80, 90, and 10% maybe even vintage clothing, which to be honest, I wish maybe even had a little more. So let's go take a peek at some of these booths as the vendors are starting to whip it out, like whip their games out. So a good example would be just walking into a booth like my buddy Matt at Kapow Comics. This is one of those booths where you can easily take a peek in any spot and just be stoked. Like right now, I'm already stoked on these freaking suspenders. Over here, you have beautiful wallet. When did you know or discover that a SpaghettiOs little CD bag exists? Probably right now. Holy cow, a Battletoads freaking folder? I actually like genuinely may have to put the camera down and buy that, but I can't buy it yet. There is any spot in this booth you could walk up and just be stoked. Oh my gosh, SWAT cats. 4 of them for 1,000. He has another one of these. Okay, here's the part that was really getting into my childhood right here. Exo Squad. Literal, as everybody says, Christmas morning memories. Opening up, my cousin losing all the parts immediately, but well worth it.
Let's hit him with a turbosonic rocket. Direct hit. The Neo-Sapiens are retreating. Nice shooting, recruit. You've just earned your place in Exo Squad.
Then over here is actually one of my favorite booths that I spent some time at yesterday. This is Prestige Apparel, and they make t-shirts, but they have a higher level of like fabric to them. They feel nice, they look nice, and let me show you. They do a ton of horror. My gosh, yesterday I got a sick Resident Evil. Oh, I wish this was my size so bad. This Dino Crisis is unbelievable, but he doesn't have it in a smaller size. This is an XL. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at these, just absolutely stunning shirts for oh gosh. What size is this? XL, dang it. Oh, I need more larges. Hey, look, he never brings games out, but he decided to bring some games, and of course, it's all the freaking beautiful horror. And if you're ever looking for like a really crappy booth,
I mean, once you get a longer dongle.
always one of the best booths to look at if you're just out ever at an expo. Woodman and Jake are always bouncing around, but they always have just crazy. I mean, like I can pretty much guarantee you didn't know there was a Nintendo World Class Service counter mat in its box that was like still floating around the world. People have seen the Star Fox, of course, but like look at this. The World of Nintendo carrying case with the handle and with the box. Absolutely never seen this. Holy cow, I think that one's actually sealed. I think he has 2 of them. This is a shelf divider. What? Oh my gosh, I've just discovered a new thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, like this kind of stuff just doesn't float around the world. So that is a big plus, I will say, for conventions.
Have you ever done anything for yourself that was crazy, but that you're super proud of? For me personally, it was quitting my day job at the age of 40 and going out all on my own. nuts. I wanted to celebrate this by getting myself a gift that was different than my normal gifts, something that like would remind me daily of what I accomplished and what I did. And that leads me to today's sponsor, which we've worked with before. This is awesome. So instead of wasting money on stuff that fades, I wanted something that would be lasting, like a symbol of my journey. I mean, again, quitting my day job at 40 with 3 kids, a wife, a family, all this in California is scary. This Black Friday, Gentle Band's limited edition ring felt like the perfect reward, made for those who keep it real. So I've worked with Gentle Bands before in the past. They're awesome. I literally have always had Gentle Band's rings on. Check out these. I mean, all of their rings are just so beautiful. The texture on this specific ring, it's lightweight, it's so pretty, it's so nice. And that just isn't this ring. I mean, you can literally go on their website and scroll through all of their rings. They're all super unique. They look and feel super upper echelon and will totally up your game. Each ring has a unique texture, handcrafted by artisans. Comes with one-of-a-kind serial number and an artisan identity card that connects it to the craftsperson who made it. Made from sustainable materials in a family-run workshop, symbolizing modern masculinity, confident, grounded, and mindful. And if you're asking why a ring, well, this is something you keep with you all the time. It's always on you. So it's cool that every time I look down at my hand, I'll remember my journey and like the reward I gave myself for my crazy journey. This might be the best gift you can give to yourself or to someone who's been through it with you. I'll leave you guys a link down below in the description. It will get you 25% off. I'll leave you a code down there as well. Thank you, Gentle Bands. They're super awesome. Again, thank you for supporting the channel. We've worked with them before and they are so awesome. I'll always have these in my fingers. Thank you. So I guess this would be an obvious time to mention this, and I really didn't think about it till I was at the last booth. One of the biggest pros to going to a convention is seeing stuff that you just didn't know existed. Again, because we see stuff, right? Going out in the world, going to swap meets, flea markets, being in the scene for a while, even looking around eBay, you find stuff. But when you're in a convention in person, sometimes you just stumble across things where you're like, huh? What is that? So speaking of that, check this out. So like, for example, I'm walking into insertbid.com right now. What'd you tell me yesterday about that sign that I didn't know? You might want to hold this here.
Okay. So you know how the normal Nintendo either has a TM or an R, right? This one has SM because it's from South America, which makes it even more sought after and even more rare just because of this little tiny different detail. Isn't that so cool?
Entertainment. This is obviously one of the biggest things within entertainment is this big area right here. Now, obviously nobody's here yet. The doors haven't opened to the public. This is where tournaments take place. This is where games take place. Last night we were having a big old fun time up there playing some games and of course live auctions and live bands. So as far as entertainment goes, this section with a very expensive LED wall up there, when it comes to things to do, besides the game hunting and collecting out there, this is a very big draw of things to do. Next area of entertainment would be console free play and arcades. I mean, this is a spot where you just come down. As you can see, there's even some kiddos in here already hanging out before the show. Here next up, Arcade de la Resistance. I don't even know what de la Resistance means. I think it means like really good or something.
Well, Sir Riff, to my great surprise, you are partially correct. According to the Google, there are 2 meanings. One meaning of the resistance in the literal sense, such as the French resistance during World War II. However, a second meaning, much to my surprise, means the most outstanding part of whatever the topic is at hand.
Here we are in the arcade area. I already showed this in detail earlier in another video, so I'm not gonna go too into detail, but a great arcade setup, all the heaters, all the ones you love, and even some surprises that you may not have known existed, like some Sound Voltex Vivid Wave game that I have no idea what's going on over there. But arcade setup by Vortex, super good. It gets a thumbs up for me. Add that point to the dock. Switch dock. Dock 2. The Switch 2 is overrated. And I mentioned these in another video earlier, so I won't go too much into detail again about them. Panel room, video game tournaments, tournament area 1, even a museum. The museum? I don't think I looked at the museum last time. Oh. So my buddy Joe puts this stuff together, and it's just some of the most grail stuff that exists out there. The Mr. Backup Z64. Crazy stuff that honestly, y'all, some of it, I don't even have the words to explain to you what a lot of this is because I just don't know. Test carts, prototypes, weird variants, pew-pews, and so many wild things. This is just a room full of awesome, amazing stuff. That's the kind of room you could just spend all day in and tantalize your noggin with nuggets of information. I actually just came up with all that on the spot, and I'm really proud of that soliloquy I just did. I don't know what a soliloquy is. So I think we can safely say, is there enough things to do? check that crap off the list. Yeah, there's plenty. And there's more. Last night there was like bull riding. What? You don't want to see footage of Curtis doing that. 9 a.m. doors just open. Can you get good deals? Now I can buy stuff. Let's go see if I can get a good deal. So this was not planned or staged, but I just walked up to Rad Junk, my friend's booth, and I literally scanned 2 games on price charting. Rush 2, CIB, they have at $45. It literally goes for $45 on price charting. Then the next thing I scanned was San Francisco Rush CIB. They have it at 30 bucks. On price charting, it's $43. Already 2 good deals, right on market and under market. This is a good start. Literally the first things I scanned. I promise I wasn't trying to say or make somebody look good. That's just what it was. I'm here with my friend, Mr. Woodman Classics. Are you willing to go on camera and me to pick a random game and then to go on price charting and see if it's at a good price?
Absolutely.
Okay, you could look like a bad guy if it's not. Okay.
Sure.
Conquest Crystal Palace, NES.
All right.
What do you have it at, sir? $30. He said, okay, we're going on price charting. Loose on price charting. Are you ready, dude? $37. Under. Speaking of that, I'd like to take a copy. Obviously, I'm not going to check every booth, but so far so good. 2 out of 2. Is that how it works? 2 good out of 2. Yep. Let me go check somebody I don't know, which is going to be kind of weird if they're overpriced. I'm going to make them feel uncomfortable.
Hey, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. I've tried everything. I don't feel good. New swap meets, new retro games. Nothing's working.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are your symptoms?
I don't know, man. I think I got lack of contentitis. I'm always screaming. I can't stop looking for games. I just feel empty.
Yep. Classic case. There's only one cure.
What is it? Tell me!
You gotta join the Pixel Game Squad Patreon. Side effects may include early access, additional videos, and extreme happiness.
What? I feel better already. Just by clicking that link down below and signing up for Patreon, I feel good as new.
Cool, man. Never call me again.
That's right. Sign up to the Patreon down below if you want to help support the channel. It truly means the world. I'm an unemployed bum now.
All right, I don't want to actually put anybody on the spot, so I'm not going to show the booth name. I'm going undercover. I'm going to look at a random game. I'll find out the price, and then I'll let you guys know after. Let's see. I'm going to go with Buster Bust Loose CIB. It looks like they have it for 70. Okay, I'm out of here. All right, we're going to find out together. Now I'm away from that booth. I don't want to put anybody on the spot in case their prices are over. I'm not in like price shaming. I typed in Buster, SNES, hit search, and what do we got? CIB is $43.98. Well, that was a yikes. Let's go check another booth. All right. Random booth. I don't want to show the vendor because I always feel bad. Brave Fencer Musashi, PlayStation, 140. Brave Fencer Musashi on price charting, CIB is 122. Now that one seemed to be in pretty good condition. Again, price charting like isn't God when it comes to any of this stuff. It's just kind of like a good outline. Now again, condition is huge. Some things can go less, some can go more. I would say all in all, we did 4 tests. 2 of them were on price and under price, and then 1 of them was way over, and then this one is still, I would say, in line with price charting because again, a little higher, a little lower. And again, these were sticker prices. This wasn't me saying, hey, I'm a YouTuber, give me a discount, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying. You can get good deals at conventions. Keith, mark that off the list. Does what convention you go to matter is the next question, and I am going to answer this very bluntly. Abso-freaking-lutely. And I'm talking like it very, very, very extremely much matters. I almost feel a little weird saying this, but it's got to be said. There has been a large amount of what I will call fly-by-night conventions that disguise themselves as retro gaming conventions or nostalgia collections, but the owners don't have any actual love for the community or retro games or anything like that. And with that, some of those, I'll be honest, I'm not going to name names, I have seen from talking to other convention owners that they have been kind of exposed, and what I mean by that is when the convention actually came to fruition and it was time for the convention, we would hear from attendees and vendors, even celebrities and others saying, holy cow, empty halls, no consideration, owners of the expo are nowhere to be found, and there's just no love in there, and the people, the attendees, are just getting screwed over with absolutely nothing to do, nothing to collect for, and having no fun. My friends, I'm not saying you have to be extremely passionate about what you're doing to be successful or even make money. Heck, some of the biggest businesses in the world, I would argue, the people that run them are not passionate about that business at all. But I will say in the world of retro gaming, at least locally to us, a lot of those ones where they weren't passionate about the retro gaming community, they have kind of exposed themselves and things didn't work out. So viewer beware, you're in for a scare. Goosebumps is a great TV show and book series. So when it comes to does it matter which convention you go to, the answer is yes, absolutely freaking yes, more than anything else. Walking around is genuinely tough at conventions. Well, if you are a nerd and nostalgia junkie like us, because you could almost point to anywhere at a random time and be like, oh, hey, Pedro, watch, I'm just gonna turn around and point to anything. Oh, here we go, random. What is it? Oh, I mean, that's pretty much a grail. I've actually noticed quite a good amount of horror VHS tapes. There's a very bad glare right now, but look at this. The Hotbox, Curtis did that to me yesterday. Alien 3, Dark Side of the Moon, Children of the Corn 3, Phantom of the Opera, look at that. Just, I've noticed that at so many booths. I was just told this is like a bootleg record, which makes it even freaking cooler. Look at this, $250, man. Bootlegs are wild. What is this? Zero Tolerance T2 soundtrack? Holy cow, is that the right price? Oh, I thought it was an 8. Whoops, I mean 60, I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but that's what I thought it was. I thought it was $8. Speaking of, look at the next booth. Like I said, just VHS loaded up. Oh, Basket Case too. Basket Case is such a good series. Exorcist, Sorority House Massacre is one of my favorites. But you know what's even better? Seeing Matt from Kapow standing right next to me with that beautiful luscious beard. How was your day? Was it rough? This is really cool too. Look, you have a Charles Martinet signed Mario 64. I was gonna say rest in peace, but he's not dead. I just mean rest in peace, him being the voice actor. What the freak is the Body Wrap? Portable rhythm and sound machine, plays drums, cymbals, and more. This guy, wow, looks like he's living his best freaking life. Okay. You kids nowadays think you know what drip is and style? Wrong. Are you kidding me? Freaking legend. And for the final question, is it worth the money? Well, I would say it really just depends on the convention. There's gonna be new conventions popping up all the time. Some of them may be awesome, some of them maybe not so much. But as far as ones that have been around, just do your research, talk to people in the community, see if people like it, kind of get a good vibe before you go in. Otherwise, have a good time when you do go because heck, it's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying for 14 years. And now, just like the last video, I seriously have to go poop right now.